What's up, guys? Joe with Kicks with Schneid's here. Today we're going to be talking about how to resell shoes. So, I've been asked a lot from friends locally, some people, friends of friends, how did you get like where you're at today? So I started selling shoes in April of 2020. I sold lacrosse sticks for a while, so I've always been into flipping things, but I was just making 10% profit on a lot of sticks and just having fun, making a little bit of money because I play lacrosse. And I was like, what can I do to make more money? So I got my first pair of Easy 350 Lundmarks back in April. Got them for $100. Resold them for $160. I'm like, wow, that was easy. And it's not that easy. I got lucky there. I let them go for really low too. I think now I look at it, I could have got more. But how do I start? I start with shoes like this, worn, pretty clean, OG like original box, all the laces. It's a very clean shoe. This is the Jordan 4 with the 4. The cement here in the USA, colors kind of thing. It's one of my favorite Jordan 4s. I actually am not a big fan of Jordan 4s, but I love the look of them, but I just can't rock them myself. So I like to pay very low on my used shoes. Most of my shoes up here are DS, besides my personals, obviously. But I have like certain shoes. I picked up these Dunk Gray Fogs used. Yeah, so I would recommend, if you're getting in, just buy shoes that are hot but used, because a lot of times I make more money on my used shoes than new shoes, but finding used shoes for a deal sometimes is difficult. I'd recommend going on apps like Facebook Marketplace, eBay, just anything to meet up on. There's one more I can't think of right now. It'll come to me. But I would recommend putting shoes up for sale you have on there. Try looking for shoes on there locally. Just be safe at the meetups. Try to meet up in a public place. And yeah, so how did I get into flipping so quickly? I wouldn't say I flipped quickly. I was making my most progress in the summer when I had a job, so I had capital coming in consistently, and it was getting easier to just keep flipping. But at the same time, I actually got scammed for over, $1,300. I learned one time, and it was a hard time. My buddy was my buddy. We did multiple deals before, and one day he just decided not to send it. I was like, wow. So I tried to file a bank claim, lost the dispute, didn't have enough evidence. So you guys got to be very careful. That's one of the biggest things I recommend, because you can't really trust anybody. Locally is the best way to go. Some people have been asking me about how do I know shoes are real. So I will get into that with a Jordan 1 box. Let me grab my black light. So I have my Jordan 1 Starfish box, one of the Starfish lows, and I have a investment video up on them already. Might want to go check that out. So how do I know? So the paper is very thin. It's almost like it's pretty slick too. And most Jordan 1 boxes, this one doesn't have one. One sec. In most Jordan 1 boxes, this has a lot of laces in it. This one doesn't have either. There's usually a quality control. Not in all, but in a lot of them, there is a quality control right around here. And it should be green, and you should be able to feel, it's usually right around here. You should be able to feel lines through it. You might not be able to see them, but feel it. And it should say like YDM or something like that. Yeah, pairs usually have it in there. And then also, one of the biggest things is, I guess this size. Yeah, see how that size tag, I just kind of peeled that top off. Yeah, that should be like a sticker. It shouldn't be just put on there. Some of the fakes, it's just straight on, there's no sticker. And then obviously the black light, I can see here, there's little like marks under it, but there should not be a stamp, like a Chinese stamp. I blacklight all my shoes. Lately they have been putting them on the corners of the box, which is very interesting. I guess they're trying to get smarter about it. I'm not really sure, but that's one thing. Those are two big things to look out for. And then on the shoes of Jordan 1s, let me grab a pair. Oh yeah, also one other thing to look out for I'd recommend is the top of the box should have like a little, this is a good stamp, it's not a Chinese stamp or Asian stamp. It's in English, it should be red, it should be at the top of the box. Every Jordan 1 box should have it. And then yeah, same thing here at the Starfish, they also have it as well. And then legit checking, we'll do Jordan 1s, the actual shoe. I'll have to fix that. Here we go. Here are my Starfish personal. Wonder if I'll be able to get the insole out. Actually, let's do the bubble gums. Alright. One of my favorite Jordan 1s. I did an investment video on these. I've had 5 pairs now. This is size 5.5, very small size. So, first things for sure, make sure they have all the extra laces. These came with blue, pink, and white. So we got the blue and then the pink and white up there. The smell. So the smell in the Asian factories, they use a different type of glue. So the glue is really off. It smells like Common Hype said, nail salon. But it's very strong. It's a lot different than the normal Jordan 1 box smell. Let me see if I can get this out here. I'm having trouble getting this out. I don't know why it's not coming out. Come on, it's not coming out. But on the tag here, this should come down like it does here. This is a real pair. This should come down this fair amount here. They're getting harder to tell. Fakes are getting really good. And then with the black light, all the stitching lines should match up. Some stitching lines are really off. Like on some pairs you'll see the swoosh going backwards like a Travis Scott. Obviously not right, especially for just a normal Jordan 1. And what I was trying to show, seeing the insole out, the insole should have little, let me see if I can get it out. My Dunks. I've worn all these shoes, so it's kind of hard to get the insole out. Oh, I think I got it. Well, the insole stitching with the fake pairs, it's like sticking, but the insole stitching inside right around here should be perfect on each side, and they're messing up the colors, so I'd look up a real pair if you don't know. It should be perfect, and then there should be a piece of tape taping an extra line down or extra string down to make sure it doesn't pop up when you're walking. Yeah, so the biggest thing for legit checking, black light, look for stamps, look for loose stitching. Also, I'd recommend looking for certain flaws. Like some shoes, the smell is a huge thing for me. Usually if the smell's there, the shoe's good, but make sure you check the sticker as well. Yeah, fakes are getting tougher. With these slides, I have a video up about those. I had to legit check all on the size tag, and here it says where it's made, and that should be, it shouldn't, like some pairs it's really far down. It should be like kind of up here. You can't really see right there. And then the size tag, obviously with Yeezys, it's really bold, especially, and I guess with the Jordan 1s as well. But that's it for today on how to check fake sneakers. I'll do a part 2. Hopefully I can show the insole stitching this time. I'm sorry about that. But thank you guys for watching. Peace.